Hi, the question will appear on your screen in few seconds. Please pause this video to solve the question on your own, and once you are done, resume the video to check the solution. Here is the question. Let's start with passage analysis. A computer equipped with signature recognition software. So we are talking about a computer that has a signature recognition software in it. Now, what is a signature recognition software? From the name only, we can understand that this is a software that recognizes signatures. All right, let's read further. Which restricts access to a computer to those people whose signatures are on file. So, if there are four people who have their signatures on this file, A, B, C, D are four people whose signatures are on file. This signature restriction recognition software will allow only A, B, C, D to access the computer. If there is a if there's a fifth person, E or F or G, then there will be no access. Right? This is the role of signature recognition software. Let's read further. Identifies a person's signature by analyzing not only the form of the signature but also such characteristics as pen pressure and signing speed. So, this part describes how this signature recognition software identifies a person's signature because what is happening? It has the signatures in this file. Now, a person who is trying to access will provide their signature. If that signature matches, then access will be provided. If that signature does not match, if E is trying to, let's say, if E is trying to forge signatures and trying to access the computer, it will not match. If as long as the signature does not match, E will not be provided access to the computer. Now, how this recognition happens, how this process works is something that is defined here. That this software, it identifies the form, it analyzes the form. That is how the signature looks. That is one thing that it analyzes. Along with that, that is not the only thing. It also analyzes characteristics such as pen pressure, signing speed. These are the two given to us. But there are other characteristics, other things that this software analyzes. And a complete analysis consists of the form, the pen pressure, signing speed, and there can be some other factors. And based on that, the software decides whether the signature matches or it does not match based on all these factors. If it matches, the access will be given. If it does not match, access will not be given. All right. Even the most adept forgers. Now, forger is a person who is trying to forge someone's signature to get access to the computer, right? So, someone is trying to copy the signatures. So, even the best forger cannot duplicate all the characteristics the program analyzes. So, let's say the program is analyzing five characteristics. So, even the best forger cannot duplicate all the characteristics. All these five characteristics cannot be duplicated, which means that even the best forger cannot duplicate the sign. Even the best forger cannot duplicate the sign, which means that even for the best forger, the forged sign will not match and access will not be provided. So, if the best forger cannot forge the sign and get access to the computer, then now if your passage understanding was correct and complete, mark a tick here. However, if you missed anything in the passage logic, misunderstood, misread anything, mark a cross here and write down the exact reason. Now let's understand what the correct answer choice should convey. The question stem says, which of the following can be logically concluded from the passage above? So as discussed in previous questions, something that can be logically concluded from the passage is an inference. It is something that is definitely true as per the passage. Whenever you are asked for a conclusion from the based on the passage, that is an inference. That is why the correct answer choice will convey something that is definitely true as per the passage. That is, it will convey an inference. So if you had the same understanding here, then mark a tick here in identified what correct choice needs. If you skipped the step or you understood it incorrectly, mark a cross here and write down your reason here. Choice A. The time it takes to record and analyze a signature makes the software impractical for everyday use. So, this choice is saying that the software takes some time to record and analyze a signature. Let's say it is 1 minute or maybe it is 15 minutes, or maybe it is 30 minutes, we do not know. Whatever time it takes to record and analyze a signature makes the software impractical for everyday use. That is, it takes so much time that it is not practical to use the software every day. However, does the passage indicate any such thing? The answer is no. The passage does not tell us that the software takes a lot of time or it is impractical for everyday use. The passage does not tell us anything of that sort. And that is why this choice is not definitely true as per the passage. So it cannot be a correct inference or a correct conclusion. If you selected this choice, you need to go back to your bridge table and understand whether it was your passage logic. You did not understand the passage logic correctly, that is why you selected choice A, or you were not sure about what the correct answer choice needs to convey, or you did not understand what choice A is saying. So if that was the case, mark across here and write down the reason here. If instead you understood choice A's meaning, but you did not gauge this alignment, does choice A convey what the correct answer choice needs to convey? If you did not do that, then mark across here and again write down the reason here. This is your root cause analysis for selecting choice A. Choice B, computers equipped with the software. So now we are talking about computers that are equipped with signature recognition software. The word the indicates that we are talking about this particular software discussed in the passage. Will soon be installed in most banks. So this choice is saying that such computers will soon be installed in most of the banks. Now, does the passage tell us anything about this? That these computers are going to be installed in most banks or in any bank? The answer is no. Even if you think that these computers will be very helpful in bank, it will be good to install them in bank, it does not mean that they will be installed, right? So this is an application you thought about, but it is not something that is definitely true as per the passage, and that is why it is not something that is definitely true. So it is not a correct inference, not a correct conclusion. If you selected choice B, go back to your bridge table and again understand why did you make this mistake? Because of passage logic, or you did not know what the correct answer choice needs to convey, or you did not understand this choice, or you did not match it with what the correct answer choice needs to convey. This will be your error root cause analysis for selecting choice B. Choice C, nobody can gain access to a computer equipped with the software. So again, the software refers to signature recognition software solely by virtue of skill at forging signatures. So what is this choice saying? It is saying that someone who has these skills of forging signatures, just because of these skills, they cannot access a computer that is equipped with this software. Now, this is exactly what we saw here, that even the best forgers cannot access the computer that has this software installed because these skills are not enough. So anyone just based on the forging skills cannot access a computer that is equipped with this software. So this choice is something that is definitely true as per the passage. It is the correct inference and it is the correct conclusion. This is the correct choice. Now, if you rejected choice C, you need to go back to your bridge table and examine why did you reject it. Were you not clear with the meaning? Did you not understand that this is what the correct answer choice needs to convey and it is conveying the same thing, or you got confused with something else from the passage logic or something else? You need to write down that explanation. That is going to be your root cause analysis for rejecting this correct answer choice. With that, let's come to choice D now. Choice D, signature recognition software has taken many years to develop and perfect. Now, the passage does not tell us how much time the signature recognition software has taken to develop and perfect. So, we cannot say that it has taken many years. So, this is not something that is definitely true as per the passage. So, this choice is incorrect. Now, if you selected this choice, you need to update your bridge table for this choice, that what made you reject this answer, select this answer choice. The passage logic, or not being sure about what the correct answer choice needs to convey, or the meaning of this choice, or this alignment with the correct answer choice. With that, let's move to choice E. In many cases, so we are talking about many cases, not all cases, even authorized users. Who are the authorized users? Who have their signatures in the file? As per our example, ABCD are authorized users. So this choice is saying that in many cases, even these authorized users are denied legitimate access to computers equipped with the software, this particular software. Now, it may be possible, but the passage does not tell us anything about it. The passage does not tell us that even the authorized users are denied access. So we cannot infer it. This is not something that is definitely true as per the passage. It is a possibility, but the passage does not confirm it. So it because it is just a possibility, it cannot be definitely true, and that is why it is incorrect. Again, if you selected this answer choice, this is an important learning for you. A possibility can be a correct inference only if the passage confirms it. Otherwise, it cannot be a correct inference. All right. So with this, we have solved this question. So we are done with this question now, and you have your updated bridge table that tells you what kind of mistakes you made in this question. Hope you will be able to take the corrective actions for these mistakes and not repeat these mistakes in the other questions. If you need any help deciding the corrective actions, do let us know.